Hey guys, this is Tara. Welcome to episode 16 of Satisfactory. In this episode, I'm gonna start off by, getting my finish recording. Getting my tractors to automate their transport of rubber and plastic. Let that go. We can probably delete. So this one goes this way, it goes out. Yeah. So now because I've got that's loading. Yeah, that loads here. That should unload here. Okay. Where did you go? Yeah. Wait. So this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, that hole is there. Yeah. Maybe let's delete this here. So it comes around that way, it goes. Yeah. So yeah, now I've just kind of got both tractors running along. They're pretty much gonna be coming along without any intervention from me because they should be fine. And for some odd reason, there is no plastic and rubber in that portion of thing. So there you go. This is our... Nope. I don't want to drive. There you go. That's our rubber coming in. This should pick up the rubber. No? No? Come back. I need to change these to a pause node, but it seems like he didn't really stop long enough. Bugger. All right, but anyway, for now, I guess I'll let him keep running. This guy should be okay. So this is our plastic coming in. So if we look in there, plastic, and let's see if he drops off his plastic nicely, because there is a pause node there. Comes around here, slows down, he pauses for a bit. That's why. It's not set to unload, it's set to load on this side. Whoops, I forgot. So in this menu, how it works is the button that's yellow is what the thing is going to do. So if it's set to this, it'll load into the truck. If it's set to that, it means it's going to load out of the it's going to unload the truck. So that's our rubber and plastic going, but essentially it's not exactly going because we're not doing anything with it. And we will be tough with it, and we're not really storing it anywhere. So to be completely honest, those things are pretty big quote unquote storage containers, and it shouldn't be too much of a do something about them. Let's break this down, get that down again, because with plastic we'll have quite a few recipes, I think. So we'll start with actually putting some of these guys down. So we'll put one there, and we'll double them up. So yeah, the double up technique, you put mark 1 on the front to kind of push from here into there, and that would slowly transfer stuff from the bottom one to the top one. And then you want a mark 3, or your highest one, from the top to the bottom. So essentially what it does, as you pull things out from the bottom crate, it'll always make sure this is replenished first before that one's overfill. Essentially, it is an overflow system. Once this fills completely, it will move there, but it's at a slower rate. I mean, you could put this at a mark 2, but considering how little and how, well, little is probably not the right way of saying it, but like how few resources we get, there's not as much of a concern. We can put that one there, this one here, and we'll make sure to bring down, make sure to bring down them if I can see them. So we'll try to bring the belts down. And you hear that click, that's just, nope. You hear the click, that slight click, that just means it's attached. So, right there, that means it's kind of can attach to something, and that's encroaching. I mean, not really needed to be done, but you can do it that way. And I wonder if, no, I don't think it will really affect our truck. We'll find out. So why I'm kind of starting off this way, I wanted to show that, you know, you can set your trucks up this way and it'll do its thing. Yeah, so that small stop was enough to get the rubber out. And this one, I just wanted to make sure, you can see all the arrows here, so it shouldn't come very close. I mean, if I was being very pedantic, probably not the right way of saying it, but like if I was being very careful, I would probably want to do a conveyor pole out here, I think, and then make sure that's attached, and then put one of these guys all the way down. I will get hurt a little bit, but and now I can connect this up to the first guy here, and that's how plastic's coming down. I'll do the same thing with rubber. So yeah, because they are a little bit inset, that's probably just me doing bad planning on that one. That's why we have to put that pole and then, you know, get that lip. And a bit of damage doesn't hurt. I mean, that sentence was fraught with inconsistencies, but yeah, anyway. So now that's our plastic and our rubber down. The other thing we have to do, we'll probably make an overflow system as well. So because the way kind of all this is running, we're gonna have an overflow of our petroleum coke. And with that, I think we'll just quickly run over there. I'll set up something using a new thing that we unlocked is called the smart splitter, and I'll show you how that kind of works. And the smart splitter, essentially, it can be used for a lot of things. One, it can be used for quick sorting chests, and in another way it can be used for is wow, I'm gone blank now. So one, self-sorting chests, and two, it's used for, we can do an overflow system. So I mean, clearly we've got a lot of production of here because we are back stuffing on this. We produce 120 a minute. These only use 25 a minute. So essentially, like, one of these can support 5, almost 6, right? N brings up that. So 120 divided by 25, it can support, yeah, almost 5, right? So we've essentially only got 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we can do something to mitigate it, to kind of get that going, and you know, we can expand our power network that way. But the other thing we can do, as I said, we can do this overflow system. Oh well, this we're gonna sync essentially the extra, right? So I'll put the smart splitter and I'll show you how it works. The smart splitter, we'll put it on there. We'll get in from there, same thing that way. So what we'll do, essentially it works from this direction: input, output, center, output right, output left. So what we'll do, we'll go, this be overflow, and our output right would be our coke. So you can search, there is a search bar, So output right Coke, and then it'll output center overflow. So now if we set up an awesome sink and special awesome sink. Or too steep. Come on. Come on. I want you in the corner. There. So now if we set up an awesome sink. I can't afford it. Let's go Mark 2 for now, and I'll come back and update it. Conveyor belt too steep. I mean, clearly this wasn't made for this sort of system. Well, I haven't really kind of taken in consideration, you know, how much space we had and everything. But yeah, that's kind of how this would work. I actually set it up facing the right way. I probably can get it a bit better as well. Awesome sink. And power line and attach to the. So yeah, now this will start making our coal, petroleum coke into points. It doesn't have to be done this way, but this is just a convenient way. We can most definitely, you know, make a whole bunch of coal generators and kind of move forward from there. And like, you know, we are producing a lot of coal, heck of amount of coal. So, you know, it is very much, we can kind of put that in there and use it. May as well throw that out. And yeah, so we can do it on this side where we have all our stuff coming in. So all our plastics and then all our rubber. Because we do have this kind of going there, we won't really get an overflow or an overstuffing, so you know it will be fine, but we can set that sort of overflow system to pretty much every single line and say, all right, if we are overproducing, we can just sink it and we'll get some points out of it. All right, now next bit of thing we'll have to do, well, next bit of thing we will do is start looking at completing this milestone we have there. So 200 rubber, 200 plastic, 100 motors, and 1,000 wire. I think we should have enough wire now. I had a automated wiring thing back stuff, I think, so it should be okay to use now, so it should be all right. So these arrows you can leave shown. There is an option in the vehicles to have them unshown, like hidden. So, you know, be it what you will, do what you want with. And the other thing I wanted to quickly show today is something I actually found out very recently. So you see with the color palette, right now we have to go around and click everything and then it will change its color palette to the one that I'm using now. But if we change our default color palette into something that we want, say, I don't know, let's go a very dark, a very contrasty one. So we go a white and a black, right? Can I get it more of like a gray tone? Yeah, so say we update it to be like that, confirm, and now see instantly in place everything will have its default color tone to be that sort of gray black sort of look. And I mean, you know, that makes things just easier to put down. You don't have to be going around and mass color every single piece by itself, and you know, it just makes things look the way you want. So yeah, anyway, so next thing we were going to do, we're going to go and make our fulfill our milestone. So I'll go quickly grab, what was it, 1,000 wire. So wire's here, wire, 1,000 wire. I think this is 5 full stacks. Where did wire go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got, put that away. Let's take 2 stacks for ourselves. Rubber and plastic are nice and close to the place. I'll take a couple of these because I'm running low, and apparently this is running low as well, probably because we have, that's Mark 3 and Mark 3. I love in-place changes, so nice. I wish you could do that with these. Anyway, so, and then we've got motors here. Motors have a stack of 50, so we'll grab 2 of them. Oh, whoops. Stack of 50, so I got 2 of them. Probably should put away some of my rods. I got way too many on me. Oh. I must be completely overflowing with rods. Things will be this one. This one. And we need a wire. Wire is this one. I will have to look into my wire production because I think we are not producing enough wire, so I'll have to update that one. But yeah, so motors, we have our rubber and plastic, so we can get 1 stack of each. Stack of that one. Climb the ladder apparently, and our robot hasn't moved yet. Stack of that one. Okay, so why am I doing this one? So with industrial manufacturing, we get access to the manufacturer, we get access to the truck, computer, and then the 2 new project parts. Today we'll look into the manufacturer and kind of suss out what it does. Anyway, let's select this milestone. Let's put the stuff in. And boom.
Milestone reached. The manufacturer increases production complexity. A critical look at production line logistics and efficiency is recommended during integration. The truck allows for increased efficiency in transportation, automated or otherwise. New project parts enable progress to the next phase.
Cool. So the project parts will be how we're going to unlock tier 7 and 8. So that's a little bit away. We can set up our next milestone to be packaging. Not yet. Let's go and do this one. So we have a little bit better infrastructure for our moving of parts and stuff. So we'll need to start looking at automating the computers and the heavy modular machine frame. So if I've got stuff on me, don't have enough, so I need more plastic and I need more heavy modular machine frames. So I'll quickly make the stuff I need for this fella. So I need 5 motors and 5 heavy modular frames. I forget what the recipe for heavy modular frames is, but that's why we can go here. So heavy modular frames, heavy. So I can make 7 of them. That's not too bad. So it needs, see, now it needs four constituents to actually make it. It needs screws, our machine modular frames, pipes, and encased beams. So, you know, I'll quickly craft these here. I just need a couple more. 2 more. Last one. And that's that one done. So what this one, I'll make this floor be our spaghetti floor. So, you know, this is where all our cable spaghetti will go. And I'll probably extend this wall up a bit. But for today, we'll look at what's required for here. So you see, unlike the assembler, but very much like the assembler, actually, we'll just put all our construction stuff right here. So the constructor we see requires 1 input, 1 output to do all its recipes, right? All these different recipes. The part assembler requires now 2 inputs. So we can have, like, you know, to make our iron plates, we know it needs iron plates plus wire in this case, right? Or to make modular frames, we need the reinforced iron plates plus rods to make modular frames, right? But in this one, it can do 3 or 4 input recipes. So, you know, like if we wanted to make the crystal oscillators, we need reinforced iron plates, we need cables, and we need quartz crystals. Luckily enough, I brought them here. But you know, see, that sort of thing is what I mean. Like, you know, it needs 3 parts. And, you know, if we look at the heavy modular frames, it makes 2 a minute. It needs 10 frames per minute. So currently, I don't think we actually produce that many frames. I think we only produce like 3 frames a minute. So we'll have to really revamp production. Because right now, yeah, we're only producing 3 a minute. Or not even, maybe 2 point something a minute. And so in which case, to produce, so like, you know, if we want to make that run 100%, to produce 10 a minute, we need, at 100%, this will do 2 a minute. 2 a minute would require what? All right, I'll just use the other one. Oh. I try to jump into that and actually try to grab them. But yeah, if we go into here, parts assembler, without them being connected, will actually show you what they require, what they can do and what they can't do per minute. So to make this one at 2 a minute, it requires 3. So if we need to make 10 a minute, that's 5 of it. So we need 15 reinforced iron rods. And then you need 5 times 12, which is 50. Yeah. So you need 60. You need 60 iron rods. So we know for 60 iron rods, we can do 15 per minute in this guy. Right, 15. So for 60 iron rods, we need... Okay. So, as I was saying, we've got... to make 60 of these, 60 of them requires, we do 15. 15 is 1. 60 would be 4. So 4 iron rods. 4 things of iron rods require 2 smelters. So that's fine. 2 smelters. And then for this fella, the reinforced iron plates, we produce okay, so we produce so yeah, the reinforced iron plates, we need to have have a look at this. If I only had the iron wire recipe, that would have been better. Anyway, so with the reinforced iron plates, we need to make, I forgot the number. So 5 this, so I need 15. This produces 5 at a time, so we need 3 times the amount, so 90 and 180. So 180. Screws are produced at 50 per minute, I think. With this one, 5, yeah, 50 per minute. So we need roughly 3 full and 1 underclocked one. All right, that's that one to make this kind of work on. Then we need another 4 on top to do that. And then, you know, in case the industrial beams and stuff like that, that will be produced downstairs. And I think we're producing them at a pretty good rate. That guy produces 20 per minute. I think so only needed 15. And then the encased, we producing that's status. Is this the encased? Yeah, the encased, I think we're producing at a pretty good rate. So we produce at, oh, why are you not getting your things in time? What happened here? Buddy, are you okay? I wonder if this fella's okay and he's like still running. We can see if he's still running. Yeah, he's still running. Huh. I wonder if I should upgrade you to a truck. It could be just that we're not producing enough steel. I mean, that could be the thing as well. So there's 2 ways we can work through this. We can either do another truck transport, considering what's being produced here, it may not be the greatest. So, because we only move into 70, and I think this fella's, oh, he's not back stuffed. So what's going on here? Everything's working fine. I've got a reverse overflow system going on with our coal, and I think so. Oh, what's going on here? That's why. Huh. Let's go and check out what's going on here. Ah, I see. Cables could disconnected. I came here to do one job. I didn't want to fight you. Where are you? Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Anyway. Oh. I've got floating cables as well. So that should make that one run again. Will I get there? Nope. Ooh, more berries. I've always liked the berries as the food stuff. So yeah. Anyway, let's see if I can get. Yep. Mark 3 belts as well. Do I have this set as a Mark 2? Ooh. I always hate running just on belts. Ah, that's a bottleneck. That's a Mark 1. I mean, yeah. Anyway, so that's where we're gonna wrap it up for today. I'm just gonna babysit my steel production again because I'm wondering why I'm not producing enough steel. I think I found the culprit because we were running out of half our supply. Because I also have my found my iron set on a reverse overflow system as well. So I think I'll explain a reverse overflow system next episode. I will hopefully get everything running as per norm. And yeah, we shouldn't have too much of an issue of these things not having enough, because it seems like these things produce 45 a minute, right? So 90, 180, these things move 270, right? And same thing here, I've got 180, so I've got 360 being made a minute here. This is only moving 270, so there should always be a backstuffing in here, right? And what I could do, I should do it on my own. Anyway, so there should be a backstuffing in here if everything's working properly. This thing should pretty much always be full. Yeah, and I like making my pipes blue. But yeah, anyway, with all that done, all that sorted, I might look at also improving this setup, because my max consumption, my production, yeah, so I might double this over here, and because I think I've got a lot more coal than I have power gen. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Terra, and I'll see you in the episode. Catch you.